Abusianfo, I had Davcado TV. We have come your way again, and then so your samba for trending news, and then the entertainment news, and then the political news, and what have you. So when you subscribe to Davcado TV, go YouTube and now search Davcado TV. You search Davcado TV. Now what turn the on bell notification? What turn the on your bell notification? It means any information video be a bed drop piano, you'll be the first person to get in touch with the videos. Davcado TV, we are live on YouTube. They be a day, new updates, new information, whatever is happening around the world, across the world, and then in Ghana as well. Yeah, the Bebro. I had Davcado TV. And you know when you send the news at the Ibrahim. That this is going to be political news. We air political news now. It's about our neighboring country. I friend Burkina Faso. In India, Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore trendy several, on several media stations and all that. So, call internet, no so call YouTube, call Facebook, call baby or trendy. Now, then Ibrahim Traore or trendy. Or no, the youngest African president so far. Ibrahim Traore, the youngest African president so far, or you're just 37 years old, and and even before attaining these 37 years, or starting in reign by the year 30, that is 35 years. He became a president at the age of 35 years. Into Kisiano or 37. So far he's the youngest. And maybe by American company, our friend Donald Trump, I invite all African leaders, say Omombra, now for them to have a negotiation, or invite all African leaders for a negotiation. But Ibrahim Traore uncle, or catch American company say no uncle, so I submit no, and as a negotiation on or say or no more having. Then to see uncle or say my people are suffering from the same Western powers. So why would those same Western power invite me? And I say, Adentina sa or Mampeni are the same people who are making us to suffer. No? Now we invite here say Yembra na Yembe have a negotiation. What kind of negotiation do you want us to have with you? What kind of negotiation? Because you are the same people who are pestering us. You are the same people. American people are on Africa. They keep on saying, say Africa is poor. They keep on saying, say Africa, we are a problem for ourselves. But you keep on inviting the same Africa people for you to have a negotiation with them until I say then call and Pampanso one call. He didn't go for that negotiation. The negotiation was about what? No, Bisa American company said negotiation. No, it's about what? So he didn't go. And American company say ono say on badia fine. The entire or no offer African leaders for him to have a negotiation with them is that very soon very difficult for them to have access to visa to America. That is one of the negotiations. Opposite on have it. That is why he invited them. But the guy said he will not go. Ibrahim Traore said on me and yeah, they are because my people are suffering. Instead of say on no call negotiation table for him to just go and sit down there, for them to also dictate, for him, or no, or for no almost suffer the people that are suffering in Burkina Faso. No, he would rather concentrate on them and then share Donald Trump before. He got angry with this, and I was starting a fight with Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso president. Or status on any kuntokwa. They are just fighting this guy. Now, then to no more fighting this guy. It is because of the resources they've discovered. The same resources that they claim that Africa is poor. Africa is they want to colonize Africa. Africa, we are poor. They say they be now the same Africa now when say we have resources, we have things, minerals and gold and other things. So just because of those resources, you are fighting this young president of Africa. So they had a summit. And then they came out to tag Ibrahim Traore, say he, the president of Burkina Faso, is using the resources of Burkina Faso for the benefit of himself. He's using the resources. Obia or no, what only wants was your mind. He will use the resources to benefit his people, no. But they rather turn the case around by accusing the same president who is developing Burkina Faso and then building roads, building hospitals, building schools, building factories, putting up tomato manufacturing, hub, or CC, trying to develop his people, trying to provide water system, trying to provide sanitation system for his people. The same, president, the same president, America, targeting, say he's just extracting all those resources for the benefit of his people, which is never true. Which is never true. We all are seeing what this guy is doing. We are all seeing. We are all Africans, and we are seeing. Say this guy is doing better. He's doing well for his people. He means well for his people. But America is trying to paint him black to other world. America is trying to paint him black to China. One person painting him black to Russia. One person painting him black to all the Western world. Russia, Asia, they are trying to paint him black to France, because France, they are just trying their possible best to eliminate the president of Burkina Faso. So America tried to paint him black, say he is rather using the resources, extracting the resources for the benefit of his own person, his own, family, and I say, no, that is never true. So they send assassins against the guy. But thank God, thank the gods of Africa, say this guy was very smart, because they were using one of his soldiers to blackmail him. They were using one of his soldiers to make sure, say, they get to him and then eliminate him. One person was setting the palace ablaze. One person was setting the presidential palace ablaze. But thank God, all those guys who were part of those assassinated and as a coup were all arrested. They've been all arrested. Because so they've all been arrested. The American troops that find means and ways to go to just deceive one of the military officer of that is the bodyguard of Ibrahim Traore. They bribe him, so more bribe on say, and also I sell out because then his mind will just change. So that guy has been arrested so far. And the American troops now, they've all been arrested. This is what is going on in Burkina Faso so far. And Ibrahim Traore is still alive and is still, trying his possible best to do good to his people, to also collaborate with all African leaders to make sure, say, Africa unite. This is the only way we can fight back. We can fight back our power. We can fight back our resources. We can fight back what belongs to us. This is the only way if we unite. The Africa, what we have to do is to unite. Africa unite. I remember that song that Bob Marley sang, that Africa unite. Africa, we have to unite. This is the only way we can fight back. See here, Ibrahim Traore on his own, while forming Sahel, hub. Sahel, where free ECOWAS. So Burkina Faso is no more part of ECOWAS countries. We went free because see what ECOWAS is doing. ECOWAS is rather selling African out to the Western world. ECOWAS is taking instructions. ECOWAS is just listening to what the Western world are telling them. That is why we are not moving forward. As ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, and all these states that form ECOWAS, all the leadership, the leader, especially the chairman of ECOWAS, who is Tinubu, the Nigerian president, not yet the chairman. All they do is to just go and sit down and listen to the Western world, and then they will tell them what to do. Then the Western world will tell them, the Americans, the France, and the Russia, they will tell them what they should do, and they will also follow up and do it. So he said he is not interested in that, because that is not the purpose of ECOWAS. ECOWAS is there to fight for its own people. That is why ECOWAS was formed. So he is not interested. It's on their own. They've been able to, bring out their new passport. It says here, Burkina Faso, they have their own passport. They no longer use ECOWAS passport. They've been able to what? To bring out their own passport. Passport. They are no more part of ECOWAS country. This is Davcado TV. Subscribe to Davcado TV and turn on your bell notification. Or turn the all bell notification on. Then every video, every trending news and what that we're going to post will be at your fingertips. Thank you.